Well, there you are. Today, I'm going to make a telephone call, and I'm going to let y'all listen while I do it. Because I went to one of them there networking meetings, and I found my ideal client for Toby's bait and tackle and alligator hunting business. And I'm going to call him up, and I'm going to set up a time to talk to him about coming down and buying some of my bait and tackle, and maybe even take him on an alligator hunting trip. So, here we go. I'm one of them there technological rednecks. I got this wonderful telephone here, and I'm just gonna put this up here to my ear and make this call. Dadgummit, this thing weighs 2,000 pounds. I can't get it up to my ear. I don't think I'm going to be able to make a phone call. Well, you know, I actually needed to get some of my internet files on my computer straightened out before I was ready to make a telephone call anyway. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to get that done, and I'll make a telephone call later. Dagnabbed, Toby, you wimp. You're such a sissy, can't even make a telephone call. Well, while I'm straightening my files out, I'll let Hugh talk to you.
Hey, have y'all ever had the problem that Toby had today? You know you need to call someone on the telephone, and that thing just weighs 2,000 pounds, and you just can't pick it up. You just can't get it up to your ear. You just can't dial the number. You just can't talk to that person on the telephone right now. And so you create some excuse about some kind of a job that you have to do first, and you procrastinate and don't make the call. It happens all the time. And maybe you even met that person at a networking event and had a nice conversation with them, but now it's time to call and talk business. So there are all kinds of fears that can go through our mind when it's time to make that business telephone call. Oh, I might impose on them. They might think I'm being pushy and aggressive. They might be upset with me. They might think I'm wasting their time. They might think this. They might think that. And so we don't make the call, even though we just know we really need to. And then what we do is beat ourselves up because we were afraid to make the call. Well, there's an underlying problem that really causes those challenges with telephone calls. And that is that we're thinking of that telephone call as a call to get somebody to do something that they probably don't want to do, but we want them to do it. And so we want them to make an appointment with us. We want them to give us a few minutes on our calendar. And I would suggest to you that that telephone call needs to be just like any other friendly call that we would make to invite them to an event that's really cool, or invite them over to our house, or invite them to have a cup of coffee with us at the coffee shop. And if we can keep everything on a friendly basis, if we can keep the energy that way and don't feel like we have to get them to do something that we want them to do, we just want to help them do something that they already want to do, then the energy is different and the telephone call isn't hard to make. On April 2nd, the incomparable Jonathan Mansky, the world's only cerebral sanitation engineer, and yours truly, the sales wizard, are going to be doing a teleseminar about getting rid of the fear of the phone. And by the time we get through with that seminar, you will be ready to pick up the telephone, make the calls you need to make, and create the kind of wealth that you really want and that you really deserve. So we hope that you'll join us for that teleseminar. On the next screen, you're going to see a link that you can go to register, and it'll also be in the body of the blog that we're going to put this video on. We hope you'll register right away because there's only 100 seats, and the last time that we did one of these teleseminars, over 100 people wanted to register and we could only get 100 in, so everybody else went to a waiting list. So register right away, and we'll look forward to seeing you on April the 2nd to talk about getting rid of phone fear. Good selling.